Welcome in. Just Kings coming up next.
Welcome in, Just Kings, recapping a huge victory against the Ducks last night.
Mm-hmm.
Solid 4-1 win.
Mm-hmm. Fourth starter net for Copley. I mean, Kings are playing good hockey right now. It's fun to watch. Yeah, we
Call
got
it a win streak. Call it
call it a
a
point
win streak.
streak. 9 out of 12
Holy
points.
point streak.
9 out of 12 points from our last six. We're only 4 points behind the Knights now. We have a game at hand, but 4 points behind. I mean, that's gonna play.
Dude, that's doable too. That's the
Mm-hmm.
thing. Remember last year we were like, dude, we're only like what, 4 points behind a playoff spot at this time? Or like
Mm-hmm.
6 points?
Yeah. I mean, we're only 4 points out of first place, and we got two games coming up against the Knights in the last 2 weeks, so we have a chance to take first place from them, which would be great
Exciting
to see.
times, man.
Yeah. All right, let's get right into it then with our first point. We went to the team practice on Monday, and looking at some of the quotes and some of the media posts about the penalty kill and what they're working on was the pressure that they wanted to put on during the penalty kill. And looking at the game yesterday against the Ducks, they were really aggressive. They put a lot of pressure on before they get set up, and you could see it worked better. Penalty kill looked a lot better. I know we gave one up, right? That was the one goal that we gave up,
Yeah,
but other of
but
all,
dude, like I don't even know how many penalties that we actually
mm-hmm,
took. I'm wanting to say like 4 to 5.
mm-hmm,
But dude, you and I were talking about it like at the game is like the only difference we noticed was just pressure, dude. Like we bullied them.
mm-hmm,
Like they still got their entries and stuff, but it was just the pressure when they got set up to force them to do something instead of just letting them play us. You know what I mean?
yeah,
That was just I don't know, it was really fun to watch. I know we've been talking about pressure on the power or on the penalty kill for weeks now,
mm-hmm.
pretty much since we started, and going to the practice, watching them do it, and then watching them implement it into the game was pretty awesome.
Yeah. So I mean, that's something that we're gonna need to make a playoff run. We need our penalty kill to be there, and
hmm
I those shows to be a huge part of that. I mean,
Do
even
you
him
think?
alone.
Do you think paying him 4 mil is justified now?
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into this more later, especially now he's playing still on the second line. I mean, even if he was playing on the fourth line for me and on the penalty kill, our top line there, I think that's still worth
Dude,
it.
he's unreal on the penalty kill. To be honest, like,
Hmm.
bro, what did he do yesterday that we both were just like, wow? Wasn't it like just block? Didn't he block a couple passes? Like,
Yeah, he was like he's so on the penalty kill, the Kings only play like a 1-1-2, like on not on zone entry, but when they're in the zone, and he got over
uh
to left point or left D, and while stopping and turning as well, incredible edge whip,
yeah,
got the stick on a pass and knocked out of the zone, which was,
bro.
I mean, that's what we pay him for. So.
Dude, honestly, also another guy that stood out to me was it was on that like last penalty. Blake Lazat, dude, just he
Hmm.
always busts his ass. That's what he's known for. But he was also blocking some passes, and dude, he was just playing chippy and just scratching, and like he didn't necessarily clear it all the way down, but
But
he
he
got
got
the
it out.
clear out of our zone.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I know he dove a couple times on that last penalty kill, which was
hell
all
yeah,
out.
dude,
That's
that
what we
was
like to
sick.
see.
And what was it like 4-1 at that time? 3-1?
Hmm. 3 or 4 to 1, yeah.
Yeah, it was like, but no, they're working. Yeah, not only are we on a win streak right now, but like just watching the guys like bust their ass and kind of what they worked on in practice and implement it into the game. That like that's pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It
it's
just it feels good.
starting to look like they want to win. Like before, when
Mhm.
we were losing, it just they didn't show that they wanted to win. But it's looking like, wow, they're selling out to win now, which is good to see.
Totally, totally.
Starting to buy in, but yeah. All right, moving on to our power play. I know we were at the game, and sometimes during the power play when we're just passing the puck around, people start getting a little antsy, and they're like, "Shoot, shoot, shoot!" But I mean, we don't. We just need like a couple quality shots per power play, and I think we showed that yesterday. I mean, we had good puck movement, and those are gonna lead to goals in the future. Like as long as we can keep that puck moving up, having good passes, even across seams, even if they don't connect all the time, but getting those passes through the slot, like that's good. That's good for us to have that experience and being able to do that. So
Totally.
I liked it,
Yeah,
even though we didn't get a lot of shots. But
I agree. I like when we're on our power play, just setting up the one timers. That's my favorite part. It seems to work. Obviously, Dowdy got that one timer.
hmm
But even like our fans were kind of like yelling shoot way before that, and it it's all part of the process just to set up a shot. Like, dude, it's not 5-on-5. You don't just want to throw a shot on net.
Hmm.
You want to maintain that possession, right?
You got to tire out the
And
defenders a little bit so you get an open lane. Because most of the time
totally.
they're going to be blocking that lane. I
And
mean,
what when did the other team score on us when we're on the penalty kill? That's when our guys get gassed, right?
hmm, yeah, exactly.
So they're not just throwing shots on net either. Mind you, sometimes they do get set up a little bit quicker
Hmm.
and have a better look a little bit quicker, but that's just hockey, man. You're not always gonna have like a perfect setup right away
Yeah.
or like an open look. But I don't know, dude. I think I still do think I want to see Fiala and Velarde switch maybe, or another right hand shot, so we can have two one timers. Because watching that against us is brutal.
Yeah, I think it's
Oh.
just, I mean,
Or maybe even Dowdy, bro. He has a one timer.
so that's one thing that they've been doing a couple times that Dowdy and Kempe switch. But the thing with that is then Kempe's our defender on a breakaway, and that's, I mean,
It's a risk. It's a risk, yeah. But like, I
yeah.
don't know, dude. I kind of do want to see the two one timers, especially early on in the on the power play.
Hmm.
Because let's say the first minute and 30 we have two, and then yeah you switch back, then yeah you're set. You know.
Yeah, I mean, on that second line, I know Arvidsson sometimes creeps up to that left side where he has that one time, but most of the time it's Philip over there. So going back to what I said yesterday about Fiala going back to the slot, so what I'm realizing is that they the Kings put their best puck retrieval guy in that slot area on the penalty or power play. So Velarde, I think, is the best puck retrieval on that top line, and then Trevor Moore plays there most of the time. So I think that's why they have him there for that puck retrieval.
It makes sense.
But
I mean, we were watching Gabe last night, and we're like just watching him just lift sticks and just like
mhm,
chip away, and he came away with a puck a few times I didn't think he should have.
yeah, I
So
mean,
and it does make sense.
that fourth line was buzzing yesterday. They got a lot of zone time. They got the whole shifts going, so that was nice to see as well. So,
I didn't even think about the puck retrieval guy being there. That makes a lot of sense now,
hmm, and I mean
especially
Velarde,
with just watching Velarde work.
yeah, yeah, Velarde's also there for the tips. I mean, he tried to tip that Doughty shot, and I thought he got it, and I thought, oh crap, my goal prediction, I got it, but apparently not. Gave it to Drew Doughty.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to our next point. You talked a little about this earlier, but I think we took way too many penalties. I mean, going into
Yeah.
the second period, I think we had four already. We had six in total the whole game. Especially with our penalty kill not being this top in the league, that we can't have that happen. Like,
No, especially not in a rivalry game, man. Because honestly, a lot of times in rivalry games, the standings and like the win percentage and all that gets thrown out the window, and you just
hmm,
go play a big physical, like tough hockey game.
hmm,
Mind you, are you really gonna do that against Vegas, bro? If we do that against Vegas, we'll get
yeah.
killed,
I was about to say if we do that against Vegas, the Bruins, any Oilers,
dude. Unacceptable,
yeah,
unacceptable.
it's just
And there
because it
was
was the
a lot of them
Ducks.
were stupid.
Yeah,
A lot of them were
the only
stupid.
one that I think was like truly avoidable was, well, not like it happened accidentally, like it was gonna get, it wasn't the player's fault. It was I follows. I mean, I was just battling for the puck, and then he lost his balance and his stick went up because he was falling. But that's the only one.
Yeah. Also, we did get screwed over by the ref in
True,
that one.
we did
I,
get the Kaliev that wasn't offsetting in the Roy one, so I do say those two were little little questionable.
yeah, but like the Kaliev one, like dude,
It's I
I
think
don't know.
I saw the
It
goaltender
should have been both.
interference. I looked it on the replay. He did run over the goalie. So I mean, yeah,
Yeah,
goaltender interference. But then he got punched in the face like five times, and you're not gonna
yeah.
call offsetting roughing on the guy. Like, what are we
I
doing?
don't understand how you don't. He literally. So there's one guy on him already, and
Mm-hmm.
then this next guy just skates over. I forget who it was, and he just punches him. Like
44, 46, I believe. No,
you're gonna
44.
allow that?
Yeah.
No, no way.
And Kaliev just stood there and took them. He was trying. I think he was trying to get the offsetting penalty. I mean,
Yeah,
if I was getting punched in the face, I wouldn't just stand there. But
yeah. Hell no.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The six penalties. Going back to it, six penalties in one game is not acceptable at all.
Mm-hmm.
I did give our penalty kill a time to work and time to like implement, which was awesome to watch.
Mm-hmm.
But if we do that against even the Flames, dude, I don't know how their power play is, but I just think if it was anyone but the Ducks, like
Yeah,
we
so
definitely would have seen a different score.
maybe it was just the referees as well. Maybe these guys were a lot tighter than the rest of them because the Ducks did get 5 as well. So I mean,
Yeah,
it was
it
there's a
was
lot of
weird,
time
dude.
on the power play and penalty kill for both sides though. It's just
Yeah, not a lot of 5-on-5 to be completely honest. It was weird, dude.
yeah. But my boy Mikey,
Mikey.
Mikey got a little messed up there, eh?
Yeah, he did. I
He was
mean,
just
it was
getting
worth.
dragged along for the ride.
It was funny.
Uh,
We ended up getting the power play out of it, right?
yeah, 2 for instigating or whatever they called it
Yeah.
by the other guy. But yeah, all right. Going on to the next point is the line alignments that we have right now, and we talked about this a little bit, but it it gives us a true skill guy on every line, having Arvidsson on that third line instead, because we got our top line, top 3 skill guys probably. On that second line, we have Phil, Trevor, that chemistry. If I follow, that's going to be a good line. And third line, we have Arvidsson, who's a skill guy with Kaliev as well. And then you have Lazat there as a disher. And that fourth line, you still have Velarde, who has arguably the best hands on the team, and
Hmm.
that's the energy line as well when they bring it.
Dude,
So,
yeah, it's been clicking. I love seeing RV on the third. I was pretty like, what are we doing here?
hmm
But it's been working. And also I follow just playing good hockey right now. He deserves to be on the second.
hmm
Um, but yeah, I think going back to just having a skill guy in each line, it's not like you ever look and be like, oh shit, here comes our fourth. We're just hoping to like keep it in their zone for a bit.
hmm
But no, now we actually have like a skilled guy on each line. And then with Lemieux coming back, obviously I think it'll change a little bit, but he'll slide right in the fourth. Maybe Jad goes away or no, it'll be Kupari first.
and then Jed, yeah.
Um,
And then
but I would love to see Byfield
yeah,
still,
so you
dude, on
slot
that third.
Byfield in on that Lazat line, and you have Byfield, Arvidsson, Kaliev, and then you have Lemieux, Lazat, and
I like Lemieux and Lazat together.
yeah, who's our
Who
other
would it be?
fourth liner right now?
Velarde.
Velarde, yeah, that's who it was. And you have Velarde on that fourth line with Lazat and Lemieux.
Hmm.
I mean, that's
You got
a
to keep Kaliev on that third, man. You
yeah,
have to.
yeah.
But just can you imagine the skill that they would bring with Kaliev, RV, and Byfield?
I mean, Byfield being one of the best passers of the rookies and a good puck retrieval. I
Can
mean,
you imagine that?
yeah, I mean, look back to the first couple games of the season where that Byfield, Velarde, and Iafallo line was our best productive line. And
Hmm.
then Byfield got sick, Velarde got moved up, and then the line called,
Yeah,
and then Iafallo got hurt, and that line fell apart. But get that line back
yeah,
together.
yeah, yeah. You just can't change what's hot right now, dude.
I know, yeah. That's why Copley
But,
started last 4 games, or in last
totally.
6 out of 8.
But what about when Lemieux? He's in a non-contact, right? Isn't that what you're saying?
He skated on Tuesday in the morning skate in a white jersey, so he is
So
back.
normal. He's ready
Yeah,
to go.
yeah,
So
probably
do
by this
you
weekend.
change this on Thursday, or do you wait until Friday so you have one guy that's not playing a back-to-back?
I think you wait till Friday,
Break
anyways.
some
Give him
steam.
another day and another 2 morning skates and a normal jersey. But I mean, I looking at his practice. I mean, he was in a non-contact jersey, but he was still
The red jersey.
he
Yeah.
was still getting some good contact in. So he was fake
Dude, he
fighting
was
with the
so ready
coaches as
for it.
well. He was fighting with
Yeah.
everybody. So yeah, he looked ready to
He's
go.
excited.
Yeah,
And the Kings record, dude, it says it itself with Lemieux in the lineup for whatever reason. They win more than they lose.
because that's he just gets under their skin.
He's a
Intimidation as
menace,
well.
bro.
Yeah, we won't take
He,
any shit with Lemieux on our team. So which we
what
need.
about what? I don't know. Are we going to talk about Spence later, or like the defensive pairings?
Yeah, it's in line alignment, so yeah, we can talk about that. But yeah,
Yeah, let's talk about it. Dude, Spence and Edler are clicking right now.
hmm yeah. I
He's.
mean,
I think. Do you think it's Spence making Edler play better, or do you think Edler's just naturally rising up and Spence is just doing his
I
thing?
think I think Edler is finally starting to play better. I think he's at this point where he's realizing, oh crap, I got to start playing better, or else I'm not gonna have much of a career
Right.
left. So he has to play better
Hmm.
one, and then also the way that we're using him, I think is a lot better. Like right now, except when Roy took that penalty, top line penalty kill, Mikey Anderson and Doughty. Then we have Edler and Roy.
Hmm.
Not using our offensive minded defensemen and the young guys, well, Dursey and Spence on the penalty kill, which I
It's
really
good.
like. And then
It's really
Edler's
good.
only getting like 15 minutes a game, which in his age I think he can handle really well, and he's starting to play like he did last year, which we really need.
Yeah, because last year he was lockdown. We had no complaints, and he was a
Hmm.
big part of. He was like the foundation of our young defense, especially when we got hurt.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, going back to it, like, dude, Edler and Spence are just like, yeah, they're not getting as many minutes. Obviously, I don't even know how much minutes Spence got yesterday.
Dude, he did. I don't think he got a lot because in that second period he wasn't out there until like the 10-minute mark. Wait, let's see. He got 12 minutes on ice. Oh wait, no, wait, sorry. That's the wrong one. Oh no, 12 minutes on it. 13. 12 minutes and 57 seconds. And then Edler got 17 minutes because of how many penalties we took. But
I mean, yeah,
what I like to see as well is that, and I know we say Jersey is made for the power play and stuff, but we had however many power play goals we had, one, two, two.
one or two. Yeah,
Yeah. Doughty had 7 minutes on the power play time, and then Jersey had three. And I mean, I don't mind that because Doughty is, in my mind, a little bit more reliable than Jersey, even on the power play.
you just
Reliable
know what you're
meaning,
gonna get. He's not gonna
yeah,
mess. He's not gonna mess up.
that's what I mean as well. And then Mikey
Yeah,
Anderson also got a minute on the power play time. Mikey, dude, I mean, throw him on the power play. I'm kidding. That was at the end of the game when we just threw our fourth line out there with Mikey and Doughty and
yeah,
let
just
them
won the
go.
game, eh?
Yeah, didn't even care about the power play.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, Spence and
yeah,
Edler,
no.
they're looking good.
I want to. Obviously, they're not gonna change it. I don't think.
Hmm.
Um, so it'll be good to continue watching Spence in a more grounded game where there's not so many damn penalties. So he'll get more time on ice, but he keeps not making mistakes. You don't notice him and be like, "Shit, that was on him," which is good.
Hmm.
That's exactly what you asked for.
Yeah. All right, and now let's go on to our last point here. Standout players. I'll start us off. Kevin Fiala, with I think the Kings' goal of the year so far, getting chased by two guys, getting bumped off the puck, and then somehow getting around Dostal for their tap in goal. I mean, that was pretty sick
Dirty,
goal. And I mean,
freaking
one
dirty.
more thing on this is that the Kings' luck is finally starting to like turn. We're starting to get a little bit more lucky. Like we're not having the the unlucky breakdowns where broken stick passed right to the other guy, but
Yeah,
it was a slap shot broken stick. Kempe got it, passed up the Fiala, and that's how we got that goal. So like
yeah,
luck's starting to turn a little bit in our favor, which is
totally.
nice. All right, you got any standout players from yesterday's game?
Um, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Velarde. Mind you,
Mm.
he didn't really do much on the stat line, but just watching him go about his game, um,
Mhm.
seeing him lift sticks, retrieve the puck like you said, and just work around the boards like that's his thing, dude. He's a dog.
Yeah.
Uh, and honestly, he keeps building and he's starting to play better hockey.
Mhm.
So yeah, I'm interested to keep following him. Um, yeah,
My next standout player, and I know who your last one's gonna be. I have a feeling he's gonna be a tender of some sort. But Adrian Kempe, 2 assists on the night. I mean, 4 shots as well, so it's not like he's not taking shots still, but he's starting to play. He's starting to get pickup points, which we need from him. So that's good to see that he got 2 assists last night, and he's not taking away from his shot mentality. I mean, Kevin Fiala had 7 damn shots on goal, which I didn't know. I just looked at the stat line and I see that and I'm like, jeez.
he wanted to score, dude.
Yeah, you wanted to get on the board. Yeah.
Yeah, my last standout player is goalie by the name of Phoenix Copley.
Mm.
Guys winning
960
games.
save percentage.
Guys winning games, man.
Mm-hmm.
You got to ride the hot hand, but another thing he keeps doing, dude, he's being present and where his feet are. He's making one save, then making another,
Mm-hmm.
and he's keeping it simple, man. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was the first time where he really had to scramble a couple of times to make a couple saves, but that's because it was like a minute shift in our zone and they were just getting 10 shots on goal in that one shift. So it was
Yeah.
nice to see still. But yeah,
I mean, we
good
keep
kid.
saying the same thing with him. It's just keeping it simple and use that big body, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He made some good saves. I know quantity of shots wasn't there for the Ducks, but he made some big
Well, and he
saves
still
still.
saved 24 out of 25, and he had like you said, a couple good saves, sliding cross. But yeah,
Yeah. And they're only Phoenix. Oh, here's some stats for you about Phoenix Copley. He's 5-1 with a 912 save percentage and 243 goals against.
that's gonna play, especially with our offense playing how they have this year. That's gonna play.
It's finally becoming a race to 3 goals
And
instead of a race to five.
also that stat line, you have to take into account that 6 goal game against the Sabres. Without that
Mm-hmm.
6 goal game, he probably has
Yeah,
like a one or two, like
yeah. It's probably sub
high
two.
one,
Yeah,
yeah, goals
agreed.
against. But it's gonna play.
Yeah.
All right, our upcoming schedule: we got the Flames tomorrow. Then we're out to Arizona to play the Coyotes. And after the Christmas break, we're playing the Knights, Colorado. And then we got a little bit of a tough schedule coming up. We play the Flyers there, and then the Stars, Knights, Bruins, and Knights. Wait, Oilers, not the Knights again. But
Yeah, Oilers. Yep.
we got a tough couple schedule coming up after these next couple games, which will be nice to see if the Kings can take this momentum, keep riding in these good teams, and hopefully we can scratch away some points from them. I mean, any
Yep.
points we get up coming in the next 10 games is going to be boosting our position.
Points are points, baby.
Hmm. Yeah. All right. Hopefully you guys enjoy the podcast. Thanks for joining us again. We will see you guys on Friday for our podcast with the Flames game, and then Saturday for the podcast about the Coyotes game. Give them a go, Kings, go.
Go Kings, go.
Catch you guys next time.